Hi guys, welcome back. Today I have a special treat for you in honor of celebrating 1,000 subscribers on my channel. But first I want to say thank you for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'm really happy to have you here with me on this journey. But now I need to know, what would you like to see more of on the channel? So leave a comment below and let me know what's on your mind. I would really love to hear from you. And now let's celebrate with a scrumptious dessert that I absolutely love, as well as everyone I've ever shared it with, and I know you will too. This peanut butter pie recipe is so easy and delicious. I'm going to show you how to bake a gluten-free crust, but feel free to use a pre-made crust if you like, or even a no-bake crust like the one in my chocolate raspberry cheesecake video. Start by preheating the oven to 350 degrees. Now let's prepare the crust. We need 1 cup of raw unsalted almonds, a cup of oats, 2 tablespoons of coconut sugar, 2.5 tablespoons of cacao powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. And then we'll just blend that all on high until we get a fine meal. Okay, now let's transfer this to a mixing bowl. And then we're going to add in 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. And we'll start with 4 tablespoons of melted coconut oil and see if we need more along the way. And then just work it in. We're trying to get a sticky dough here, so just kind of work that liquid in, and it's really absorbing this coconut oil. So I'm going to go ahead and add in another tablespoon. And I'm throwing in a 1/2 teaspoon of instant coffee granules for more color and flavor. And that's looking much better now. So now I'm just going to take this residual coconut oil and lightly oil my pie dish. And then we'll transfer the mixture to the dish. And I'm going to get in there with my hands and just kind of work it all into place evenly. And it's pretty nicely molded to the dish. So now I'll just pop this into the oven for 15 minutes. And then crank the heat up to 375 and bake for another 15 to 20 minutes. Now for the filling. So we're going to start with 8 ounces of cream cheese, and I'm using the Daiya brand plant-based cream cheese. And I'm going to break it up a little bit first. And then we're going to whip the cream cheese until it's fluffy. And now I'm adding in a 1/2 cup of nut butter. And I'm using sunflower seed butter because I love the rich, deep flavor it has. And then I'm adding in a 1/2 cup of date sugar. And now I'm going to gradually add in a 1/2 cup of plant milk, and I'm using unsweetened vanilla soy milk. And it's looking really nice and creamy. Let's do a taste test. And I'd like it just a little sweeter, so I'm sprinkling in my favorite stevia powder. And this brand by Pure has no added ingredients and no funny aftertaste. I love it. So now I'm using So Delicious Cocoa Whip Coconut Whipped Cream, and it does contain some added organic cane sugar, but you can make this recipe refined sugar-free by simply making your own coconut whipped cream. It's pretty easy to do, but it can take up to 8 minutes to whip the cream, so it's much more manageable with a stand mixer. So let's put this into the fridge for now, because the pie crust is actually still cooling. And meanwhile, I'm chopping up some pecans to decorate the top of the pie, and I think the dark brown will make a nice contrast. And then I have a Lily's bar of vegan chocolate, and Lily's makes an amazing plant-based chocolates that has no added sugar in it, and I'm gonna run my grate down the side to make some shavings for the top of the pie as well. Okay, so now let's fill the crust with this smooth, creamy filling. And just smooth it out nicely. And then I'm gonna pipe some of the coconut whipped cream on top. And I never really know exactly how I'm gonna design these pies and cheesecakes when I make them. I kind of just do it intuitively and just see where it takes me. And that's kind of the fun part. And I'm sprinkling on some of the chopped pecans, and it's gonna be so delicious. I'm getting excited thinking about slicing into this pie. And whoa, it's beginning to look kind of star-like, so I'm just gonna go with it. And then I'm sprinkling on the chocolate shavings. And wow, it's looking pretty. I actually think it looks pretty cool. So now just put this in the freezer for about an hour. And then you have a totally scrumptious, silky nut butter pie. Super yummy. Don't you wish you had some? You definitely want to make this recipe. It's way too good to pass up. I hope you enjoyed this video, and once again, thank you all so much for subscribing, watching, commenting, liking, and sharing my videos. And remember, I would love to hear from you what you would like to see more of on this channel, so drop a comment below and share what's on your mind. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button for more delicious recipes. I'll see you all soon.